Welcome, witches, wizards, and muggles. We welcome you to Hogwarts for our Shakespeare at Hogwarts showcase. It's customary at Hogwarts to end the school year with an end-of-year feast. And in tonight's play, you will see three of our greatest Hogwarts professors preparing for this end-of-year party. These three witches will be reminiscing on their favorite memories of the school year and showing us those memories through a magical basin called a pensieve. The memories you will see will be adapted from 5 of Shakespeare's plays. Before our play begins, I would like to reminisce a little bit on our school year. In our Shakespeare class, we have had a wonderful opportunity this year to study Shakespeare and really immerse ourselves in what we're learning, as well as study Romeo and Juliet in depth. We also had the opportunity to practice acting skills and get close, and all of us getting out of our comfort zones. We have now spent the last 6 weeks diving into this play and having so much fun stretching and pushing each other. Each of these scholars that you will see tonight have done an incredible job and have done incredible work. We are so grateful that you're all here. Please take a moment to silence your cell phones, and we hope that you enjoy the show. Thank you.
To a tiger's chaldron for the ingredients of our cauldron. Double, double, toil and trouble, fire, burn, and cauldron bubble.
Cool it with a baboon's blood, then the charm is firm and good.
By the pricking of my thumbs, something wicked this way comes.
And that, my witches, is how to make my famous Slytherin party punch.
Wait, we're drinking that stuff?
Of course! It's for the end-of-year feast. What?
I mean, maybe add some sugar?
I still can't believe that the three of us have been asked to plan the end-of-term feast. Coolest Slytherin professor, most awesomest Ravenclaw teacher, and me, the huffliest of all the Hufflepuff staff. Best party planning committee ever.
Well, the Great Hall is looking wonderful so far.
This has to be the best party there's ever been, or you may never be asked to plan it again.
In that case, we may want to reconsider this punch.
Oh, it's good. Trust me.
The party's going to begin in 45 minutes. Let's go over our list to make sure we have everything ready. Award-winning punch, check. Award-winning. Really?
Yes.
Floating candles, check.
Wait, those are supposed to be disco candles.
Oh, right. Lumos Celebratio. Enough. Yeah, but better. And last of all, the party pensive. Where's the party pensive?
Party pensive. Where's the pensive? Remind me how this thing works again. I still think a photo booth would have been fun.
You've never used a pensive before? It's a magical basin that lets you re-experience past memories, either your own or someone else's. Like this. If I want to preserve a memory, I simply think of it, then use my wand to extract it from my mind and store it in the vial. Then, if I or anyone else wants to relive that memory, you simply pour it in the basin, submerge your face, and whoosh! You get to relive that memory as if you were there. It's magic.
Thanks, Professor. I know what a pensive does. I'm saying, how's it supposed to work in context of a party?
Well, I thought that it would be fun for everyone to be able to experience some of the best memories from the school year, like bobbing for apples, except, bobbing for memories.
Ah, cool. Okay, let's see what memories we have here. Gryffindor winning the House Cup, of course.
Gryffindor defeating the seven-headed slug beast.
Gryffindor solving the mystery of the weeping water fountain.
Gryffindor discovering the...
Oh, now really? Gryffindor is always the center of attention. What about the other houses?
I was thinking the same thing. In fact, I brought a couple memories of my own.
Same here.
Well, I have a couple of doozies I've been carrying around.
Okay, let's do memories we've got and see which ones we should include.
Mine first. I have one memory I've been laughing about all year. Every year, we have homesick students, but nothing tops Lance, one of my favorite Hufflepuffs. Remember what a tough time he had coming back to Hogwarts this year? The kid was crying for weeks.
Oh yeah, his whole family is the same way. Generations of sobbers.
Yes, when Lance was leaving for school this year, his entire family were blubbering Rex over him leaving. The only one not crying was Lance's dog Crab, and of course, that just made Lance furious.
That's right. That gross, smelly dog. Ugh, only Lance could love an animal like that. I don't know why they lifted that ban on dogs.
Well, at the beginning of the school year, I found Lance sobbing in the hallway, and he told me all about it. He was so upset, he could hardly get onto the boat to Hogwarts. See for yourself.
Hey, just have it years that I've done weeping. All the kind of the Lancers have this been fault. I'm going with Crab back to Hogwarts. I think Crab, my dog, be the most sour-natured dog that lives. My mother weeping, my father wailing, my sister crying, our maid howling. A cat wringing her hands, left the house in a gay perplexity, but yet not. This cruel altered good said one did. He is a very stone, a very pebbled stone, and has no more pity in him than a dog. Why? Gandam, having no eyes, look you, wept herself blind at my party. Nay, I'll show you the man of it. This Sue is my father. No, this left Sue is my father. No, the left Sue is my mother. Nay, I'm saying neither. It is so, has the worst of soul. The Sue with the hole in it is my mother, and this my father. Now, sir, this staff is my sister. Look here, she's white and as small as a wand. This has Nan on me, and I am the dog. No, the dog himself, and I am the dog. Oh, the dog is me and I myself. I'm so. Now, come I to my father. Father! Bless him. Should the Sioux not speak for weeping? Well, I kiss my father. Well, the Sioux weeps on. Now, come I to my mother. Mother! Oh, that she could speak like a old woman. Well, I kiss her. Oh, there it is, my mother's breath. Now, come I to my sister. Mark the moan she makes. The dog, all this while, not says a tear, nor speaks a word, but sees how I lay the dust with my tears.
Dance away aboard the ship. We must to school. What's the matter? Why weep so, man? Are you in your first year?
No, I said.
Oh wait, you'll lose your time if you tarry any longer.
It is no matter the time elapsed, for it is most unkindest tide that any ever man tied.
And what is the unkindest tide?
Why, it is tied here, crap, my dog.
Tut man, I mean, if thou lose thy voyage, and in losing thy voyage, lose thy master, and in losing thy master, why dost thou stop my mouth?
Where thou shalt lose thy tongue.
Where should I lose my tongue?
In thy tail.
In thy tail?
Lose the tide and the master and the voyage and the service. Why, man? If the river were dry, I can fill it with my tears. If the winds were down, I can drive the boat with my sighs.
Come away, man. I was sent to call thee.
Sure, call what thou darest.
Wilt thou go?
I'll go. Ugh, crap!
Amazed he made it back to school at all.
Come to think of it, Lance's mother was a bit of a crybaby too when she was a student. Maybe their whole family is affected by a homeopathic curse.
At any rate, it's probably not the best memory to share at a party.
Yeah, it would probably make Lance cry through the whole party. Well, what have you got?
Do you both remember Professor Hamlet?
Do we remember Professor Hamlet? That new professor who went insane halfway through the school year? Yeah.
What did he teach again? Alchemy. Although, I don't think he actually taught much of anything, just endlessly philosophized about life and death.
He probably spent too much time in the dungeons. I always thought he was a little nuts. He had those crazy eyes.
What's the memory? This ought to be good.
Well, one day, Professor Hamlin was in the Forbidden Forest, bothering the Hogwarts gravedigger.
Wait, Hogwarts has a grave digger?
That's disturbing. Yeah, it kind of is. As I was saying, he was there in the Forbidden Forest with young Horatio.
Is he that student that was always following him around?
That's the one. They kept finding old skulls. And well, no one knows exactly what happened in his mind that day, but these are some of his last moments before going completely insane. Anyways, here's the memory.
In youth when I did love, methought it was very sweet. In youth when I did love, methought it was very sweet. To contract the time for my everyone's a critic. To contract the time for my behove, methought there was nothing on me.
Has this fellow had no feeling of his business? He sings in grave making.
Custom hath made it in him a property of easiness.
'Tisn't so. The hand of little employment hath the daintier sense.
But age with his stealing steps hath clawed me in his clutch, and hath shipped me into the land as if I had never been sad.
This skull had a tongue in it and could sing once. How the knave jowls it around as if it were Cain's jawbone that did the first murder. This might be the pate of a politician, one that could circumvent God, might it not?
It might, sir.
There's another. Why, this must be the skull of a lord. Where be your quitties now? Your quillities, your tenures, your cases, your tricks? Why must you suffer this mad knave to now knock him around the sconce with a dirty shovel and not tell him his action of battery? Whose grave's this, sirrah?
Mine, sir. O pit of clay for to be made for such a guest of me.
I think it be thine indeed, for thou liest in it.
You lie out on it, sir, therefore 'tis not yours. For my part, I do not lie in it, yet it is mine.
Thou dost lie in it to be in it, and say it is thine. 'Tis for the dead, not for the quick, therefore thou liest.
There's a quick lie, sir. It will away again from me.
What man dost thou dig it for?
For no man, sir.
What woman then?
For none neither.
Who is to be buried here?
One that was a woman, sir. But rest her soul, she's dead.
How absolute the knave is.
Here's the skull, now hath lain you in the earth 23 years.
Whose was it?
This same skull, sir, was Sir York's skull, the headmaster's sister.
This?
Even that.
Let me see. Alas, poor York. I knew him, Horatio. A fellow of infinite jest and most excellent fancy. He hath borne me on his back 1,000 times, and now how abhorred in my imagination it is. My gorge rises at it. Here hung those lips that I have kissed I know not of. Where be your gibes now? Your gambols? Your songs? Your flashes of merriment that were wont to set the table on a roar? Not one now to mock your own grinning? Quit chapfallen. Prithee, Horatio, tell me one thing.
What's that, Professor?
Dost thou think Caesar the oldest fashion in the earth?
Even so?
It's not so?
Even so, Professor?
To what basis we may return, Horatio?
If we're to consider, too curiously to consider so.
No faith, not a jot, but to follow him thither, with modesty enough and likelihood to lead it. As thus, Caesar died, Caesar was buried, Caesar returneth to dust. The dust is earth, of earth we make loam. And why of that loam that he was converted to, that he might not stop a beer barrel? Imperious Caesar, dead and turned to clay, might stop a hole to keep the wind away. Oh, that earth which kept the world on, should patch a hole to expel the winter's flaw.
Poor Professor Hamlet. Sad that he went even more nuts after this incident and a bit obsessed with death.
Well, that doesn't seem like the best memory to share at a party that's supposed to be fun.
Right. Well, what have you got?
I have a good one. You know those two lovebird students, Romeo and Juliet?
Yes.
Well, it all started when tensions got heated between Slytherin and Gryffindor this past year. All for the house cup. The headmaster had warned against another fight that there'd be major consequences. But last Christmas, Romeo and some of the other Gryffindors snuck into the Slytherin common room during their Christmas party. Yeah. That's when Romeo met and fell in love with Juliet.
Aww.
Wait! But then that Slytherin's prefect, Tybalt, found out Romeo was at their party and he wanted revenge. But Romeo didn't want any fight. He loved Juliet too much to fight.
But they fought anyways.
Yes, even Mercutio, a Ravenclaw, got caught in the fray. How naive of Romeo to think he could just make amends with the Slytherins so easily when they were out for blood. Mercutio, let's retire. The day is hot, the Slytherins are abroad, and if we meet, we shall not escape a brawl. For now, in these hot days, is the mad blood stirring?
Come, come. Thou art as hot a jack in the noon as any at Hogwarts.
And what too?
Thou wilt quarrel with a man for cracking nuts, having no other reason but because thou hast hazel eyes. Thou hast quarreled with a man for coughing in the street, because he hath wakened thy dog, that lay asleep in the sun.
And if I did, I'm still less quick to find a fight than you. By my head, here come the Slytherins.
By my heel I care not. Wait here, for I will speak with them. Gentlemen, good evening. A word with one of you? And but one word with one of us, couple it with something. Make it a word and a blow. You shall find me apt enough to that, sir, and you will give me occasion. Could you not take some occasion without giving?
Mercutio, thou couldst sword us with Romeo.
Consort? What? Does thou make us minstrels? Here's my fiddlestick. Here's that shall make you dance. Zounds, consort.
We talk here in the public haunt of men. Either withdraw unto some private place, or reason coldly of your grievances, or else depart. Here all eyes gaze on us.
Men's eyes were made to look, and let them gaze. I would not budge for no man's pleasure, I.
Well, peace be with you, sir. Here comes my man.
Your man? I do not see him in your livery. Mary, go before to field. He'll be your follower. Your worship, in that sense, may call him man.
Romeo, the love I bear thee can afford no better term than this. Thou art a villain.
Tybalt, I have reasons to love thee. Villain, I am none. Therefore, farewell. I see thou knowest me not.
Boy, this shall not excuse the injuries that thou hast done to me. Therefore, turn and draw.
I do protest I never injured thee, but love thee better than thou canst devise. And so, good Slytherin, which name I tender as dearly as mine own, be satisfied.
Oh, calm this honorable vile submission. Tybalt, you rat catcher, will you walk?
What wouldst thou have of me?
Good king of cats, nothing but one of your 9 lives, that I mean to make bold withal. And as you shall use me hereafter, do I beat the rest of the age. Will you pluck your wand at this poacher by the ears? Make haste, lest mine be about your ears. Ere it out.
I am for you.
Gentle Mercutio, put up thy wand!
Come, sir, you're beside.
Gentlemen, we're saved! We're bearing outrage! Tybalt! Mercutio! The headmaster of the rescue has forbidden standing in Hogwarts court! Hold! Tybalt! Good Mercutio! I said stop!
Flipendo!
Spelliarmus!
Sectum Sempra!
Away, Tybalt! I am hurt. A plague on both houses. I am sped.
Courage, man, the hurt cannot be much.
A scratch. Mary, 'tis enough. Go, villain, fetch a surgeon.
What, art thou hurt?
No, 'tis not so deep as a well, nor so wide as a church door, but 'tis enough. 'Twill serve. Ask for me tomorrow, and you shall find me a grave man. I am peppered, I warrant, for this world. Zounds, a dog, a rat, a mouse, a cat, scratching him to death. A braggart, a rogue, a villain that fights by the book of arithmetic. Why, the devil came in between us. I was her under your arm.
But all for the best.
Or I shall faint. They have made worms meat of me. I have it, and Sally too. Your house is...
This gentleman, the headmaster's near favorite, hath got this mortal hurt in my behalf. My reputation is stained with Tybalt's slander. Tybalt, that an hour hath been my cousin. O sweet Juliet, thy beauty hath made me effeminate, my temper softened valor's steel.
Oh, Romeo, brave Mercutio is maimed. That gallant spirit hath aspired the clouds, which too untimely here did scorn the earth.
This day's black fate on more days doth depend. This but begins the woe, others must end. Tybalt!
Here comes the furious Tybalt, back again.
Alive in triumph, and Mercutio maimed. Away to heaven, respected lenity, and fire-eyed fury be my conduct now. Now, Tybalt, take the villain back again that late thou gavest me, for Mercutio's soul is a little way above our heads, staying for thine to keep him company. Either thou, or I, or both must go with him.
Thou wretched boy that didst consort him here shall with him hence.
We shall return with him.
Where are the vile beginners of this fray?
Oh, noble headmaster, I can discover all the unlucky manage of this brawl. There lies the man maimed by young Romeo, that injured thy kinsman, brave Mercutio.
And for that offense, immediately do I expel him hence. Let Romeo hence in haste, else when he is found, that hour shall be his last. Bear hence this body, and attend our bill. Mercy but murders, pardoning those that kill.
Wait, they both died?
No. They were as dramatic about it as if they had. But those curses were really bad, and they were both in the hospital wing for weeks.
Are you kidding me? You thought that would be a fun memory for a party? They're never gonna ask us to be on the party planning committee again. What's so funny?
I just remembered something else about Lance and his mangy dog Crab.
Not the Christmas incident.
Yes, when Crab got loose at the Hufflepuff Christmas party, stunk up the place, and peed on Professor Sylvia's dress.
Oh yeah, Professor Sylvia told me about that. Wasn't Lance taking all of Crab's punishments so he could avoid Crab getting in trouble?
Oh yeah. Just listen to the way Lance tells it. He told me all about it when I came back from Christmas holiday.
Look at this kid. One that I brought up of a puppy. One that I saved from drowning when 3 or 4 blind brothers and sisters went to it. I taught him, even one would say, precisely, thus I would teach a dog. I was delivering him as a present to Professor Sylvia, hoping you'll get me some extra credit. I came no sooner into the dining chamber, but Crab stepped me up to her plate and steals her chicken leg. Oh, 'tis a foul thing when a cur cannot keep himself in all companies. Then he thrust me, himself, into the company of 3 or 4 more gentlemen, like dogs, under the Duke's table. We have not been there more than a little while, but all the chamber smelt him. Out the dog, says one. What good is that? Said another. Whip him out, says a third. Hang him up, says the professor. I, being acquainted with the smell before, knew it was Crab. Goes me to the fellow who whips the dogs. Friend, quoth I, you mean to whip the dog? No, do I, quoth he. You do him no wrong, Quoth I, 'twas I did the thing, he wotted. He makes me no more do, but whipped me out of the chamber. How many servants would do this for his master? I be sworn I have sat on the stocks for how many puddings he hath stolen. Otherwise, he hath been executed. I have stood on the pillory for many geese he hath killed. Otherwise, he hath suffered for it. Thou thinkest not of it now, but I remember the trick. You played me when I took my leave to Professor Sylvia. Did not I bid thee, still mark me, do as I do? Did thou ever see me heave up my leg and make water against a gentlewoman's dress? Did thou ever see me do such a trick?
I heard the Hufflepuff common room stunk for weeks.
It's a great story. But
I know. Not suitable for the party. Any other ideas?
Well, I do have one more idea. Remember Benedict and Beatrice?
oh, please no. They were students in my charm class, always picking and bickering with each other. They hated each other.
Yeah? Well, they're dating now.
You're kidding.
No. Their friends got so sick of all the bickering, they made a plan to make them fall in love.
Oh, I have to see this.
Benedict's friends faked a loud conversation in the courtyard, knowing Benedict would overhear it. It worked like a charm. Beatrice's friends did the same thing, and now they're inseparable. Take a look.
I do much wonder that one man, seeing how much another man is a fool when he dedicates his behaviors to love, will, after he hath laughed at such shallow follies in others, become the argument of his own scorn by falling in love. And such a man is Claudio. I have known him there is no music in him but the drum and the fife, and now he'd rather hear the tabor and the pipe. I have known him he would have walked 10 miles afoot to see a good armor, and now he lie awake 10 nights carving the fashion of a new doublet. May I be so converted to see with these eyes? I cannot tell. I think not. I will not be sworn, but love may transform me to an oyster. But I will take my oath on it, till he hath made an oyster of me, he shall never make me such a fool. One woman is fair, yet I am well. Another is wise, yet I am well. Another is virtuous, yet I am well. Until all graces be in one woman shall not come in my race. Rich she shall be, that's certain. Wise, or I'll none. Virtuous, or I'll never cheapen her. Fair, or I'll never look on her. Mild, or come not near me. Of good discourse, an excellent musician. And her hair shall be of what color, please God? Ha! The prince loves your love. I will hide me in the arbor.
Senior Benedict hath hid himself?
Oh, very well, my lord.
Come hither, Leonardo. What was it home milk today that your friend Beatrice was in love with Senior Benedict?
Oh, hey, stop on, without sense. I never did think that lady would have loved any man. No, nor neither. But most wonderful that she should so dote on Senior Benedict, whom she hath in all outward behavior seemed ever to adore.
Is it possible?
Maybe to doth but counterfeit.
Faith like enough.
What? Counterfeit? There was never counterfeit of passion came so near the life of passion as she discovers it.
Why? What effects of passion shows she?
Make the hook well, this fish will bite. What effects, my lord? She was at you. You heard my friend tell you how.
How do I pay you?
She did indeed.
How do I pay you? You amaze me! I would have thought that a spirit had been invincible against all assaults of affection.
I would have sworn it had, my lord, especially against Benedict.
I should think this a gold, but that Leonardo speaks it.
Why? Hath to me effect is known to Benedict.
No, and swear she never will. That's her torment. For this says she now, when she's beginning to write to him, for she'll be up 20 times a night, and there she will sit in her smock, till she have writ a sheet of paper. Then down upon her knees she falls, weeps, sobs, beats her heart, tears her hair, prays, curses. Oh, sweet Benedict, God give me patience. She doth indeed. Hero says so. Hero sometimes afeared she would do a desperate outrage to herself. It is very true.
It were good that Benedict knew of it.
To what end? He would make but a sport of it and torment the poor lady worse. I pray you tell Benedict of it and hear what he will say. Were it good, think you? Hero thinks surely she will die. For she will die if you love her not. And she will die if you make her love known. And she will die if you lose her.
If just make tender of her love, just very possible to scorn it. He is unworthy so good a lady.
My lord, will you walk? Dinner is ready. If you do not dote on her upon this, I will never rest my expectation.
Let there be the same net spread out for her, and for that hero Ursula must carry. Let us send her to call him into dinner.
This can be no trick. The conference was sadly bored. They have the truth of this from Hero. Love me? Why? It must be requited. I hear why I'm censured. They say I will bear myself proudly if I perceive the love come from her. They say, too, that she will rather die than give any sign of affection. I never did think to marry. I must not seem proud. They say the lady is fair, 'tis the truth, I can bear them witness, and virtuous, 'tis so, I cannot reprove it, and wise, but for loving me. And by my troth, it is no addition to her wit, nor no great argument of her folly, for I will be horribly in love with her! I may chance have some odd quirks and remnants of wit broken on me because I have railed so long against marriage. But does not the appetite alter? A man loves the meat in his youth that he cannot endure in his age. Shall these quips and sentences and these paper bullets of the brain awe a man from the career of his humor? No! The world must be peopled! When I said I would die a bachelor, I never did think I should live till I were married. Here comes Beatrice. By this day she's a fair lady. I do spy some marks of love in her.
Against my will, I am sent bid you come into dinner.
Fair Beatrice, I thank you for your pains.
I took no more pains in those thanks than you take pains to thank me. If it had been painful, I would not have come.
Take pleasure then in this?
Yea, just so much as you may take upon a next point. You have no stomach, senor? Fare ye well.
Ha! Against my will, I am sent to bid you come into dinner. There's a double meaning in that.
No, truly, she is too disdainful. I know her spirits are as coy and wild as haggards of the rock.
But are you sure that Benedict loves Beatrice so entirely?
So says the prince and my Claudio.
And did they bid you tell her of it, madam?
They did entreat me to acquaint of it, but I persuaded them, if they loved Benedict, to wish him wrestle with affection, and never to let Beatrice know of it.
Why did you so? Does not the gentleman deserve as full as fortunate a bed that Beatrice shall ever couch upon?
O God of love, I know he doth deserve as much as may be yielded to a man, but nature never framed a woman's heart of prouder stuff than that of Beatrice. Disdain and scorn rise sparkling in her eyes, misprizing what they look on, and her wit values itself so highly that to her all matter else seems weak. She cannot love.
I think so too, yet tell her of it. Hear what she will say.
No, rather, I will go to Benedict and counsel him to fight against his passion.
Oh, do not, dear friend, such a wrong. She cannot be so much without true judgment, having swift and excellent a wit that she is ever prized to have, as to refuse so rare a gentleman as Senior Benedict. He is the only man of Italy.
Always except my dear Claudio.
She's limed, I warrant you, we have caught her.
If it proves so, then loving goes by haps. Some Cupid kill with arrows, some with traps.
Fire is in mine ears. Can this be true? Stand I condemned for pride and scorn so much? Contempt farewell, and maiden pride adieu. No glory lives on the back of such. And Benedict, love on! I shall requite thee, taming my wild heart with thy loving hand. If thou dost love, my kindness shall incite thee to bind our loves up in a holy band. And others say thou dost deserve, and I do believe it better than reporting thee. That was incredible. But we can't use any of these memories for the party. Solving Hufflepuffs, stinky animals, Professor Hamlet's midlife crisis, Slytherins and Gryffindors maiming each other, students manipulating others' relationships. These can't be the best memories of the school year.
What are we going to do?
Gryffindor memories it is. We tried.
Great! And my potion should be finished brewing just about now.
Say, you never told us what makes your punch magic. What does it do?
Easy memory charm. So the students don't forget any math Now, let's get this thing into the party. Our guests should be arriving any minute now. Fair is foul and foul is fair. Hover through the fog and filthy air.
Where shall we three meet again? In thunder, lightning, or in rain?
When the hurly-burly's done, when the battle's lost and won.
That shall be ere the set of the sun.
Where the place?
Upon the heath,
There to meet with Macbeth.
I come, Grand Malkin,
had a call.
and non.
Fair is foul and foul is fair. Hover through the fog and filthy air.
We now welcome you to our Hogwarts end of the year party. Please enter the banquet hall through the open doors at the back.